I hope we're all doing extremely well. Just a little bit earlier tonight. Yeah, I hope we're all doing extremely well, guys. First thing to say, look, get into this amazing community. Get into it tonight. This is the best community on this platform. I'll have the argument with anybody. We may not be the biggest. We're not the smallest, but I would say that we definitely are the best. So get in there with your chats. Just be respectful to the community first and foremost. Be respectful to yourselves and be respectful to me. Dino, how are you doing, JB? I am doing very well. Dino, Scott, legends of the chat. I hope you all are doing extremely well, my friends. Danny is in there as well. Absolute legends of this chat. I've seen this team. I'm not going to try and say too much about this team tonight because look, this is the team that Amorim has decided to play. I'm very, very, very surprised about Heaven being in there. So when we're talking about injuries, Delict was obviously the injury. Luke Shaw at centre back is a big mistake. I agree with you. Luke Shaw. Heaven, Dalot, and Luke Shaw. Get in your opinions on that. Second thing to say, guys, you know me. I'm not a dictator of this chat. I really do read out your opinions. So get in your opinions tonight. Get in your opinions about the squad. Get in your opinions about the channel. Look, just get in there. And I do read out. Oh God, this bloody camera. I do read out your chat. So look, this is your show, and we will get into it tonight. So I'm gonna get onto my just gonna make sure that this platform is good. It's Maz and Shaw. It's Maz and Shaw, Heaven and Dalot as left wing back. Fair enough. I've only sort of just glanced at the team, so let's do it. Let me get onto it, and then I'll take a sort of proper look at it. I can't even pronounce your name, but Niwi Kodadag. Sorry, mate. I do destroy people's names. Hello, my friend. Everybody is welcome here, so it doesn't matter if you're from Poland, Gambia, the North Pole. You are all welcome on this channel. So look, welcome, and yeah, let's get into this. I'm going to see how the stream's looking. The stream looks to be okay. Yeah, so hopefully it's all going to be all good. So 1:45, 50 minutes to kick off. So the team: Lamens, Dalot, Heaven, Luke Shaw, Mazraoui, Fernandez, Casemiro, Mbeumo, Cunha, and Xerxes. Let me know. Let me know what you think about that, Leo. North Pole Santa. Well, Leo, I'll give you a little secret. Do not tell my kids. I am actually going to the North Pole in a week next week. So I will be actually in the North Pole. So I'm going to go see Santa. So and I will try to do a stream from the North Pole as well, because that'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure how that's going to go down, but we'll see that. So yeah, so as you guys have said on here, so it looks like Mazraoui, the centre backs are going to be Mazraoui, Luke Shaw, and Heaven. Dalot as left wing back. Dalot as left wing back on the Luke Shaw side. Dalot on the right. Fernandez, Casemiro, Mbeumo, Cunha, and Xerxes. Now, I again, give me your opinions on that. Leo says Santa. I know him well. I'm going to meet Santa. I'm going to go meet the main man in the North Pole. So guys, if you behave yourselves, I will put in a good word. So give us a like, favorite, and subscribe. If you do give us a like, then I'll put in a good word for Santa for you. So Wilson, so West Ham, Diouf, Tadibo, Wan-Bissaka, Areola, which is a really funny name, Mavpanos, Magassa, Potts, Bowen, Suchek, Fernandez, and Wilson up front. Tell him a new striker. I'm going to ask him. I am going to ask Santa Claus. Do you think that you can put your magic to use and basically fumble out of your pocket a brand new striker, because that would be fantastic. Max P6K, welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing extremely well this evening. So United, West Ham. So a little bit of a surprise. Tell him a PSVR2 and a PS. Fine. I will see what I can do. I'll see what the big man says. I'll give him a good old shout. So tonight's team. Give me your opinions on it. Heaven's been brought into the side. The fact that De Ligt is not in there. Maguire, Shesko, I don't know. Is De Ligt is not even coming under the missing players. I don't know what's wrong with him. If not, we'll be keeping an eye on the game and your channel. Cheers, Tom. Tom Legend. Hope you're doing extremely well, Tom. Give Tom lots of love. Tom is an absolute legend. If not, he gets uppercutted. I mean, I'm not going to threaten Santa. Let's be clear on that now. Yeah, good, mate. How are you? Tom, I'm extremely well, my friend. Yeah, I am doing extremely well, buddy. Yeah, I'll give you a message, mate, because for some reason, Tom, I can't find your phone number on my phone, so I don't know what's happened to you, buddy. Mrs. Claus more. I'm Scott going to be having a word with Santa's mum. I think Scott will be having a couple of words with Mrs. Claus. I wondered why you weren't replying to me. No, mate, I generally haven't seen any of your messages, mate. So I promise you, I'm not being rude, my friend. I literally haven't seen any of your the messages. So let me have a look. But yeah, I've not seen any time. So I promise you, it's not done on purpose, my friend. I will have a little look. Leo says for Mata, it's a small thing. I expect Matthias next game. Look, I don't know why he's not even in the side. You know, is it a case of he's been given some sort of leave? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. JB ignoring messages again. Dino, you know me, mate. I accidentally block people. I've not done that for a while. He's slacking in his old age, mate. I wasn't slacking last night. Tell you, mate. I had a text from my friend saying that well played last night. Just giving me a little bit of yeah. JB, I was. Do you know the sad thing, guys, is that I was actually thinking about this community when I was playing in that pivot. I was a Kante sort of player last night. I was the disruptor. I disrupted the play. Had to make them. They passed quicker than they should have. I disrupted the play. I am what Bruno Fernandes wishes that he could be right now. Obviously not. But yeah, cracking game last night. We were massive winners. We were massive winners last night. Ran ups 16-6, I think it was. What can I say? It was the JB effect. Sounds like you're getting in the United team, Tom, mate. I should be getting in that team every week, mate. And I might be 42, but tell you what, better than Casemiro. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I have to confess, as much as I run, which I do, tell you what, I was absolutely blowing at the end. Absolutely a mess. JB, we need a football stream next time. I'd love to, mate. I'd love to set up some cameras and I'll show you guys what a real football player is like. It's not me. It really isn't. It really well. They've actually asked me to play 11-a-side as well. So I might give that a go. So they've asked me to do that as well. So I might play 11-a-side. I might come out of retirement. The time he does, he will mess up his ace. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? It'll be awful. Welcome, Bobby. Bobby, my friend. Hope you're doing extremely well this evening. The team, if you've just joined, get into this tonight. It is the fact that Heaven has come into this. Tom says you should do like Ben Foster used to do, film his match days. Honestly, it would be hilarious. It would be quite funny, Tom. Actually, I don't know. Imagine this, right? Some random guy turns up to go pro JP. Yeah. I do actually have a couple of cameras. I've actually got a 360 camera as well. It's dropped because of Leo. I mean, Euro's dropped, and I think this is what we were talking about right before, is that Amorim throwing players under the bus. Now, I don't know what your opinion is on this, but I think that Amorim has thrown point of view of JB dropping the hammer. Crunchy McGee will be JB's nickname. Look, it's going to be, I'm going to be that centre midfield enforcer. I'm going to be that. I'm going to be that that Kante type, that Makalele type. The trick exactly. I'm going to dig that trench, and they're all going to fall into my trap. That's the plan, anyway. Honestly, right. I'll be back. Right, let me just get this up. All right, where's my sound gone? There it is. There it is. So they've just shown a clip of Rúben Amorim scoring in the 2010 Portuguese League Final Cup. Who cares? Who cares? I don't really see how that's going to don't really see how that's any point in this game tonight. So you've got old Roy Keane is in there tonight as well. So he's Mr. Beige. Bilic is in there as well. Wow, I mean, he was the manager back in 2015, 2017. So we've got the teams coming out now. So Bowen is looking. So West Ham have won 4 of the last 5 Premier League meetings between United. That's 4 of 5. We've got to turn up tonight. We have to. There is no excuses tonight. I'm going to get the tables up as well. So, right. So we do need a fast start. So basically, if we win tonight, we go 5th by right. We can't unless we win 11-0. We can't. That's a Danny Darwin. I'm Bowen. Yeah, because it's his daughter, and his daughter's got the same name, right? Yeah. So Danny Dyer, I bet he's all over it, isn't he? Officially tomorrow, I will be 3-month member. Shout out to Scott. Shout out to Scott, 3-month member, absolute legend of this channel. Scott is a legend. I am going to get you on this channel, Scott. I am going to get you on this channel, my friend. My kids have been tucking into the Christmas tree. Oh, Bobby, mate. Danny Dyer is still wiping. Oh, Dino, mate, that's hilarious. My kids have been tucking into the Christmas chocolates. Bobby, mate. Kids, bloody kids, mate. They are the bane of my life, mate. I'm kidding, obviously. I mean, them kids, man. The missus has actually got an addiction to the Christmas ones. They take them out without me knowing. Bobby, mate, you need to be setting traps, my friend. Mazraoui, man. Oh, this pivot. Every time I see it, this fudging pivot. I'm going to try not to swear. Xerxes, look. Come on, Xerxes. Come on, Xerxes. Let's see if Xerxes can pull it out of his butt tonight. Oh, there's going to be lots of pivot talk tonight. You just so know that it is. Alphonse Areola. I mean, Areola is a funny name. Ramsaka. Todibo. I am glad that we didn't sign Todibo, by the way. I'm going to have to tell them off tomorrow. Bobby, mate. I would read the riot act out, my friend. I'd just go full ball on them. Just go absolutely crazy. The reason for that is obviously because, then they will never do it again. Just go absolute mental. Just go. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't. You're a failure. That's how I that's how I shout at my kids. And I just go mad at them. They'll never do it again. Of course not. You've got to be even-handed. If that was me, I would have got a clip round the ear. If we win, I will let them off. Well, Bobby, mate, you can't. You've got to rule with an iron fist, mate. You've got to rule with an iron fist. They've got to know who's boss. In my house, they know who is the boss, and it's not me. Jamie Vargas, legend, all the way from Texas, says 3-1. I've seen a YouTube video before of a dad from America making special brownies, and his two 16-year-old lads got him. He was both laid out on the room pissing their side. Hilarious. That's ridiculous. Andrew Kitchen is the referee today. Andrew Kitchen. We're going to see, guys. So it is just about to start. United. Delict has, I think he's injured. He's not even in the side. And just so you know, West Ham have won the last. I was crying with laughter because they're both absolutely wasted. Go on, Mazraoui. Come on. Let's do this. You've got Neville, by the way. Love your shirt. Thank you, my friend. I do have some more shirts coming, by the way. I do have another 2 shirts. I was hoping that they'd be here by now. Go on in, Boomo. Go on in, Boomo. Go on, Ahmad. 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 Oh, a box of Quality Street and a box of Heroes. Mate, I'd be all over it, mate. I'd be just like, come on now, like grounded, mate. They'd be done in my house. The heroes are the best ones. The Quality Streets. Let me know your favourite ones. Quality Street for me. I like the toffee pennies. The purple one, of course. Anyway, go on, Bruno. Go on, Dallo. Come on, Dallo. I'm expecting I can be your hero. Oh, my God. Go on, Dallo. Terrible. The old golden barrel. Oh, sack Bruno. Zimmerman, I am with you, mate. Look, I'm interested tonight to see it. The golden barrel, Scott. Oh, classic. See, I'm a bit of a roses man myself. I'll stand by you forever. I can take your breath away. 41-2. Xerxes has grown in confidence. Is getting more game time. I think he'll be on the score sheet again tonight. Wouldn't rule out the assist either. 41-2. I hope you are doing extremely well, and I really hope you're right. This is actually a bright start, by the way. This is a bright start. This is a much better start. You can take my breath away. Oh, go on in Bumo. How Dallo managed to scam himself into playing in the Premier League. We're getting the UDC sing-along going. Perfect. In Bumo, go on, Ahmad. Run it, Ahmad. Go on, son. Go on, Ahmad. Penalty! That's got to be a penalty. Oh, come on. Zimmer said, join us supporting Arsenal. Join the dark arts specialist. Maybe Dino, we'll do that for the quiz. No, that's a bit of a dive, Ahmad. Join us in supporting Arsenal, mate. I just can't do it, buddy. JB's milkshake bring all the boys to the yard, and I'm like, it's better than yours. Damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, Scott, but I'm gonna have to charge, mate. You know. You know that song is about 20 odd years old now. Oh, come on, United. Was that is our name Khalees? Oh wait. Here we go. Yeah. Scott was about, you were about what, 7 in about 2003, Scott? DJ says, hello, bud. I've been all around the world today in terms of God, I made it back. How's it going? DJ legend of this chat, my friend. I hope doing it extremely well, buddy. Come on, Majraoui. Just starting high school. Bloody hell, Scott. I got long finish by then, mate. Do you want Scott, McTominay, Anthony, and Onana back? No. Onana's gone. Anthony's been sold. McTominay, I wouldn't say no to McTominay. So West Ham are doing exactly as I thought they would do. They're going to break. Remember the girl band called Girl School. I don't actually. No, I don't. I don't actually. No. Girl School, called Girl School. I don't. When I was at school, you had the Oasis versus Blur. We had the Oasis versus Blur. Wan-Bissaka again. He's, as I've said, he's got in between that. No. So again, this is exactly what I'm saying again. As we predicted, that ball, as they've got in between the centre back. You know, where's Luke Shaw? Do you think Ten Hag performed better than Amorim? Zimmerman, I think that's a bit of a difficult one. I think Ten Hag had some of his players, not all of them. I think it's a difficult one. How come Wan-Bissaka can cross for Stratford but not for us? Wavecut, I love it. JB and Elvis, Kenny Rogers growing up. Elvis is a legend, by the way. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Come on now. Sure. Look, I had somebody on here today talking about Luke Shaw. I don't care. Luke Shaw again. What's a centre back doing so forward? He's playing in a back three, and once again, he gets caught out. Now, heaven is rusty. Get it out, Ahmad. Get it out, Ahmad. Watching Luke Shaw reminds me of a bacon butty. If Scott M played like Napoli and Scotland, I would definitely have him back. It's going to get a card out. Who's been booked already? Is that Heaven? Tell you what, Heaven. Oof. Tell you what, Heaven's on a why you let go of Hannibal. He's promising Hannibal Maybury. I just don't think he did it, mate. Did you know JB's first ever homework was done on a stone tablet? You cheeky rascal, Scott. Cheeky rascal, mate. I tell you what, it weren't bloody far off, mate. Heaven's already got a yellow card. He needs to be careful. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. I don't get it. United are defending deep. I don't get it. Was it slate and chalk? It was a blackboard, mate. It was a blackboard, actually. It was good old pen and paper. Go on, Xerxes. Bruno. No, Cunha. To Dallo. Back to Cunha. Go on, Cunha. That's a great cross. Attack it. Go on. Attack it. That's a good tackle. No, Casemiro. Nothing wrong with that tackle, I don't think. Fernandez is moaning again. Nah. Fernandez is moaning again. It's quite, again, it's going to be end to end. Dino, I mean, I don't know why we're defending so deep. It looks like we're playing counter-attack at home against West Ham. Let's take a look at this. What? Dalot gets caught out again. Dalot can't defend. I mean, I just think with this, Dino, you're spot on. I don't know why we're sitting back so much. We are sitting back a lot. I mean, Cunha, why are we playing like the away team? It was hieroglyphics for your homework. Pretty much was, mate. I go back to ancient Egypt. I live in West Ham. I've spent most of the day looking glorywards to this game. I got home, and I'm still behind the sofa. DJ, go on in, Boomo. I used to live in Upton Park, mate. So I know West Ham extremely well, mate. Yes, I used to live in East Ham towards Upton Park, so I know West Ham, East Ham, Stratford, and all that extremely well. Le Mans. It's going the way. It's going. Heaven needs to be very, very careful now as well. I don't get. So the first thing that I notice already is that United are playing. I don't understand why we're playing so low. It almost looks like we're playing the low block tippy tappy. It is. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm still numb. Tells you what, if this game doesn't go the way that we expect it to, my friend, I think we're all going to be numb. I think at this point, I don't understand why the last few games we've invited teams onto us. It just doesn't make sense. What is in Boomo doing there? JB, I hate how we play. Gonna say it. Cannot agree, Dino. Agree with you, mate. I don't know what our style of play is, mate. I just don't know. It's almost Moments FC. You know what are we, Dino? You're right, my friend. We're at home, and we can't seem to settle down. I don't know what it is. Just used to send notes using carrier pigeons. Basically, no, I used to send a note by horse and carriage, mate. Oof. United need to settle down. I don't understand why we're not settling down. Dallo to Shaw. Oh my God, this throat thing's doing my head in. There's nobody there. It's almost like next day delivery. Exactly. Oh, Wan-Bissaka and Cunha there's just done him in. I hate to say this, same old again, and this is why I don't trust these players. I thought Amorim was supposed to be progressive, forward thinking. We are so negative in our play and reliant on individual brilliance. Dino, I couldn't have summed it up better myself. You can already see the gaps. You know, this persistence with Dalot. You know, just keep this ball down. Just keep this ball down. Just keep this ball down. Go on in, Boomo. But again, he's forced out wide. There's nothing there. Oh, Bruno, get up. Dalot needs to get a sub. I agree with you. Amorim is no tactician like Mikel, super Mick Arteta. I love it, Zimmerman. I love it. Fernandes tonight, it looks like he's in one of them moods tonight. Fernandes looks like he's in one of those moany moods tonight. Why are we playing so deep? Oh, heaven. Good tackle, Mazraoui. Good tackle. You know, this back four is playing against the... Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Zimmer, we won't win you bottle the league again. Bruno, shut up, Bruno. Bruno, shut up, mate. Crack on with it. Souček here is a danger. Souček is a danger. The problem here is that we've got no outlet whatsoever. So that's a great ball. Bruno, get him. Get it out. I mean, why is Xerxes defending? Xerxes is defending. There's nothing. There is nothing forward. Bruno throws more tantrums than my 3-year-old little girl. He does. There is no outlet. I've got all of our players back defending. there is nobody on that halfway line. Xerxes is back defending. Why is Xerxes defending? When Basaka, again, he's all over it. Again, that gap, JB, is a lack of quality. Bowen, get him. JB, is it a lack of quality? I think it's both, Dino. I think it's both, mate. I think it's both. The reason why I think it's both, and I think you guys are spot on with this. The reason why I think it's both is because how can you sign two number 10s, two of the best number 10s in the league, and they're both playing in this way? These players don't suddenly become bad overnight, and these players are not bad. So I think it's a combination. What is up with our plays again? Bobby, mate, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. This crowd is quiet again. Zimmerman, I don't know. Why is he so? I just don't know. It's almost like, and Tom says, just switching back on. What have you missed, mate? You've missed absolutely nothing. You've missed nothing. I would argue that West Ham have actually been the better team. Wan Bissaka is at, I would say, Lamens has given away corner. I would argue that West Ham have been the better team. We are sitting back. We're inviting West Ham onto us. 18 minutes are gone. It is the cucumber effect, mate. Said it last couple of games. Rinse and repeat. Same performance. It is. Amorim needs to adjust this now. I tell you what, Wan-Bissaka is absolutely bossing it. Luke Shaw down that side, and again, right, and that's an insult to a cucumber. No, it is. Amorim needs to do something here. Heaven is already on a yellow card. A very inexperienced defender on a card already. This is just. I can watch this game, but I can't be bothered. Would rather be here. Thanks, mate. Go on, Bruno. Gyökeres performing better than Šeško. I think that's debatable. I do think it is debatable. I mean, how many goals has he scored actually? How many goals has he scored? Gyökeres goals this season. He scored 4 goals this season. I think Šeško's got 1, right? So Šeško's got four goals this season, and sorry, Šeško's got two goals this season, and Gyökeres has got 4. So I don't really think there's much in it, mate. To be fair, Heaven looks like a player that hasn't played in ages. It's true, the mighty Gyökeres and 4 goals. How are we playing, DJ? We're playing as we have played in basically the last 2 months. Awful, slow. It's almost like we're playing a low block. I don't even. Xerxes, the ball's not sticking to Xerxes. Cunha in Bumo are playing quite deep. Dino, you're right, mate. Come on, go on, Ahmad. Go on in Burmo. Oh, it's awful again. It's awful. It's awful, Scott. You're so right. Again, this is awful. If Ineos don't think that we need players, but also at this stage, what is Amorim doing? Dalot as well. So are we fat boy slimming again? What we're doing with it? What we're doing with it? We are, mate. We are. Norman Cook FC, mate. Amorim's love for his Portuguese players is just is out of order. I mean, Xerxes again. Xerxes is not playing great. He can't get anything to stick. To be fair, it does show a massive drop off in quality when you use the bench. Get Sean Dyche in, he'll cut the rubbish and get him playing. Tom, mate, at this point, Tom, I don't disagree with you. I want Amorim to do well. I want him to stay, but I mean, this is turgid. This is just. I mean, this game is. I mean, we should be coming out here. We should be running our nuts off. It's just. Are we going to use that excuse that we've got players out? I mean, we come on, Bruno. Oof. We've got a corner. Actually think Dyche would do well for us. I do. I think Dyche would do well with these set of limited players. Dyche is very, very good with players who are not very good. And I think these are limited players. I do think he would do well. Mbeumo, come on, Mbeumo. Come on. Why waste the corner? Oh, Mbeumo. Oh, great shot. Let's have a sing-along to pass the time. What should we sing, mate? Shall we sing some Megadeth? Just off topic. Do you remember going fishing as a lad? I do, actually. I do. I did go fishing as a lad. I was not an angler. Let's just put it that way. I just enjoyed when I was a bit older. Corners coming in. Bit of a hanger. It was. Here we go. I will come back to you, DJ. Oh, Bruno Fernandes. Come on, son. Oh, Bruno, mate. Come on. Luke Shaw. Come on. This is awful. Awful. I pushed my finger into my eyes. It is true. Look, I did. And when I got a little bit older, I used to go fishing. Bit of a hanger, 18 JB, classic song. I used to go fishing and basically used to go and drink some beers. Pretty much couldn't care about the fishing. It's made of all the things I have to take. I mean, this is just. Imagine this, right? Imagine you are a United season ticket holder and you've paid your money to watch this crap. We not only are we bad away from home, we are awful at home as well. This is disgusting again. And climb trees, 100%. This is terrible. Quoting Slipknot is more entertaining than this game, Tom. Slipknot, not for those who don't know. I mean, I'm not a big Slipknot fan. the Disturbed actually. I do quite like the Disturbed. They're pretty good. So Get Down with the Sickness. Let the Bodies Hit. Well, tonight, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor, mate. This is terrible. We're just not. West Ham are just eating this up. West Ham are just eating this up. I mean, it is just nothing going on. Come on, West Railway. 10,000 fists in the air. I actually quite like Five Finger Death Punch. I think is that what they're called? Five Finger Death Punch. They're pretty good. Go on in, Boomo. Ahmad. Make it happen, Ahmad. Make it happen, Ahmad. Make it happen, Ahmad. Go on. Oh. Still should have been a goal. Five Finger Death Punch. That's it. Five Finger Death Punch. Met my wife on a fishing charter in Mexico. Pandera Cowboys from Hell. Wow. Nice one, mate. The one from me is Lorna Shaw and the immortal Pete the immortal Pete Tong. Who's the Ministry of Sound guy, the Welsh guy who has just been done, who used to present that program with the cars. What's his name? He's about 60 or now, and isn't he doing prison time for for being a bit of a perv? Not Brett, mate. Hello, my friend. I hope you're doing extremely well. Is it Tim Sherwood? Is it no Tim Westwood? That's him. Westwood, yeah, that's it. The Westwood always cracked me up though, because he was this like skinny tall guy from Wales, trying to be chasing status. Tim Sherwood played for Spurs. No, he did, mate. He did. I mean, I'd love to see Tim Sherwood do Pimp My Ride though. Good tackle by Shaw there. Thoughts so far? A big pile of waste of space. Best dubstep is Bangor. I hated him and hip hop. Tim, he's a weirdo. I mean, I just always thought he was just a bit weird. You know, this guy who was clearly a bit sad. He was just a weird bloke. I should try and do the Welsh accent, right? I mean, half an hour gone of this nonsense. It is embarrassing. Where's the urgency? Where's the pace in this game? It is just could be worse. It could be, mate. It could be. The only thing I'm going to say on that though is, do you know what? You probably had one hell of a time though, didn't they? Go on in, Boomo. Go on, Cunha. Oh, come on, Ahmad. There's no win in there. For me, it was always the music is about love. No, it is. It is, mate. It is. I mean, I was always I guess I was always a little bit of I'm a bit of a rock indie guy, not a sort of metal guy. I'm a bit of an indie sort of rock guy. I don't mind a little bit of like rap, a little bit of classic rock as well. I mean, as long as it's good. Oh, here we go. Jesus, it's back three, man. I mean, Usher's a little bit of a naughty boy, isn't he? Usher. Um, Never a fan. Wolves away next. Wolves will be rubbing their hands. I mean, Tom, Wolves will be like going, we're finally going to get a win here, lads. It's just awful. I think the only way that I think we get a goal, as has already been said on here, is from an individual bit of brilliance. I mean, we've had 73% possession, 5 shots, 2 on targets. If you look at the stats, it would suggest that we are spanking West Ham, but we're not. Agreed, Dino. We are so disappointing right now. It is not even funny. It is disgraceful. We need a spark. It could be worse. We could be R. Kelly. I mean, R. Kelly again. R. Kelly. I mean, Dino. I was just about to say the exact same thing, my friend. Hot and fresh in the kitchen, mate. You know. Good cross. Go on, Xerxes. Where is Mason Mount? Who knows? I don't know. I think the medical team don't even know. I'm assuming that Mason Mount is in the nurse's office. Go on, Xerxes. Oh, good header, Wan-Bissaka. Tell you what, why we didn't keep him is I don't know. R. Kelly as DJ, that song. Just gonna wait for the moment of brilliance. It is, Dino. It literally is going to be that. Now, West Ham are offering nothing here. West Ham are offering absolutely zero, and we are just. Go on, Kenya. Wan-Bissaka. I mean, he's so good. I really like Wan-Bissaka. And again, getting caught out in between the wing back and the centre midfielder. Fed up these players looking for fouls. We do, mate. Tom, you spot on. I'm tired of these players. Shaw definitely went. I'm so tired of these players. Right, come on, Dallo. Come on, Dallo. Come on, Dallo. Do something. That's nice. Oh, there's nothing there. What are they doing? He did, Zimmerman. He did. Bowen almost scored. Wan-Bissaka's tackle there. This has draw written all over it. West Ham don't want to attack. We don't know how to attack. If I'm West Ham here, I would just say, look, you come and attack us. We've got threats on the break. Go on, Xerxes. Honestly, enjoying this hate along watch. It's just I would describe it as a hit and hope along. It's basically more of a hope along. It's basically just hoping that we turn up. Go on in boo mode. Right. If I was West Ham, I'd be putting it on us. I agree. DJ says, I can't help it. I believe I can fly. In my head, most mornings. What does Amorim need to do to get the sack? Seems like he can do anything with nothing and get and Tom, I think what it is, Tom, I think Ineos can't afford to fail. I think this is Ineos. I am managering right now only on the basis that I don't want to sack another manager, right? But I'm beginning to get sick and tired of this same old thing again. I am. But the reason why, Tom, I don't think he's going to get the sack is because if Ineos sack him, Ineos have to then put up with the fact that they've made a mistake, and Ineos do not want to be tarred with a mistake, and this is the problem that we've got. This for me is basically Ineos cannot afford to sack him. They don't, and Tom, I've got no on him, my friend. I've got no issue with people saying that they want to sack Amorim because I get it. I get it completely. Do you wear 100% cotton hoodies with a hood? Then sometimes I do, mate. I do have the odd one. Sometimes I do. I think it's nice. Keep him long enough, and you'll eventually win something. Now this could be, I as much as I'm Amorim in just about, even I'm to that point where I'm like, something has to change. I think you either back him or you sack him. To be honest with you, I believe I can fly. Believe I can touch the sky. Believe and open doors. I believe. DJ, that's hilarious. Put it inside out, then zip it up, then leave it inside out, please. I'm begging you. I'm really desperate. Daniel, you're a strange person, my friend. Your tears don't fall; they crush around me. United, come on. I mean, this has been 40 minutes of absolute dog. This game is depressing. What's your perfect Sunday? Please distract us all. What is my perfect Sunday? Show me it inside. Probably, mate. Hang on. Go on, Cunha. Oh my God. Probably do, mate. What is my perfect Sunday? My perfect Sunday would be start off with a sort of full English breakfast, right? Some bacon, some eggs, maybe some pancakes because the kids do love a pancake. A nice pot of coffee. Really start it off. And then maybe go out with the family, take a walk. Just have a nice chilled Sunday. I was going to say if the football's playing, maybe you'd watch that. No, thank you. I might go for a little bit of a run. Have a 10-mile run. Come back chilled. Scott says an old man cardio. Oh, Scott, mate. Honestly, mate. I love a. Oh, I do love a cardigan and a nice coffee. Oh, Scott, mate. I can't even tell you, my friend. I knew you were going to say an English breakfast. I never had one. I never had that. I wonder if it's good. Zimmerman, mate, you've never lived. I'm going to ask you this. Right? Fluffy slippers. Oh, guys, now you're talking my language. Right, I'm going to ask you guys. Scott, you know JB so well. How does it look through his window? I know. That's a dressing gown if you don't know. Oh, I mean, I'm not a fan of dressing gowns. I'm not a fan of dressing gowns. Oh, for God's sake, will somebody please score? I'm not the biggest fan of, but I do like a nice, a nice hoodie jumper. DJ says, my perfect Sunday is mum saying to me and best mate, make sure you're home for tea. Oh, tells you what. Yeah, mum's own cooking's good, isn't it? But look, I'm going to say this to you, right? An English breakfast is a thing of beauty. Go on, Ahmad. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to ask you guys this. I think this is probably the most important question, right? Should hash browns be on an English breakfast? Honestly, this half of football is boring me to tears. Should hash browns be on a English breakfast? My answer to that is no. Gideon, please look for how you can put the game up here live so we'll be seeing it as well. I can't, mate. I can't do it. I can't do it, mate. Otherwise, my videos would get banned. I would get sued to buggery. Hash browns, Zimmerman, nah, mate. No. Max, P6K, no. I'm with you. Hash browns should not be anywhere near a full English breakfast. No. 100% no. Go on, Xerxes. Go on, hit it. Oh, my God's sake. Go on, Ahmad. It's just nothing. There's nothing on here. It's just nothing. Thomas Mouse, would you like to see England play in the World Cup in the group stage next summer in US, Canada, and Mexico? It would be interesting, actually. It would be, even though I'm not English, Thomas. I think, yeah. I mean, look, I'd love that. I'd love the World Cup experience. My favourite World Cup is actually the '94 World Cup. So I would love to go out there. I know, I really, really would. I would love to go to the World Cup in the States, but one day maybe. Cumberland sausages, 2 eggs, no hash browns, beans. If you're up for it, mate. I do love a bit of beans. I'm not going to lie. Hash browns, no, thank you. Oh, come on. As a chef, I agree. Dino, the fact that I've got a chef agreeing with me tells me everything that I do need to know. Zimmerman says, my perfect breakfast, a McDonald's egg McMuffin. Look, a hash brown goes with that. I love our chefs. This is jobby. For me, it's Richmond skinless sausages, crispy bacon, beans, toast, spam, and egg sunny side up. Max is on board. Baked beans are Tom, mate. Baked beans, Tom. Baked beans. Bring it all together. Let's get this out. Terrible. Tom, I am with you, my friend. Baked beans bring everything together, right? You know, it brings the bacon with the sausage, with the egg, you know, the yolk. Beans for me are the Kante. You know, beans are that job. You know, it's an understated piece of food, but it brings so much together. Well, that first half was a pile of crap. I don't want to face the crap Germany and Argentina. I want to face Scotland, as I'm half Scottish, and because my mum is Scottish. Has a draw been done yet? Richmond had draws. Do do you like French cuisine? I'm not a big fan of garlic, so not really, to be fair. I'm not a big massive fan of garlic, so I like cheese. I like ham. I like wine. I'm more of a like a cheese. I do like a good cheese. I'm not gonna lie. I do like some funky cheeses. Grace says, "Well, that half was exhilarating." Um, who would love chocolate croissant? Oh, I do love a croissant. Dino says, baked beans are just not for fart. Baked beans are not just for farts. It is the Lord. Dino, mate, agree with you. Baked beans are an underrated, an underrated part of food. Is there anything better than baked beans on toast? I think you could put beans with pretty much most things. First half done boring. I mean, that first half was atrocious. I'm classically trained, says Dino, in French cuisine. Mate, I wish I like French food. I love cheese, cheese, wine. Like ham as well. Love this channel. Thanks, mate. So garlic bread's back. Garlic on bread. Every time I hear or I see that word, garlic on bread, it's a tea sensation. Garlic on bread. I like corn ham because it's vegetarian. I'll be telling my grandkids about the first half. You'll be just like, oh, that was the first half of the ages. Jesus. I love sauteed garlic and rice. Oh, I can't. Oh, garlic. I can't be dealing with garlic, mate. I just can't be dealing with it. Bacon butter. Oh yeah. I don't like food. I just eat to live. Fair enough. As long as it's smoked, DJ. Deep fried Mars bars. Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of fried food either. Oh, yuck. Brussels sprouts and baked beans. Look, sprouts are the worst thing for farts. Like, let's just be clear on this. Like, baked beans are nothing in comparison, right? Christmas dinner comes up, right, and this always happens, right? Is you eat your Christmas dinner and you've got sprouts, right? If you say like you've got your dinner about, I don't know, like 1:30, by about 4 to 5 o'clock, those methane clouds of farts are going to be everywhere, right? You just know it, and I know it. The whole family knows it, and everyone is sitting around watching a film, and those farts come out. It just goes to show how good this game is that we are talking about farts. LFC says Ahmad is doing well. Liam comes in there with a classic. It's the future. Garlic on bread. Liam, legend. Ahmad is doing. Let me go through the chat and then we can talk roughly about the second half. I hate garlic. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. Freshly made stuffing is the bee's knees. Best part of Sunday dinner is the Yorkshire pudding. Oh, it's beard meats. I like that. Beard. I do. Adam on that is really good actually. I do like him. I think he's pretty cool. Porterhouse steak and a beer. I could eat steak, Jamie, all day long. Steak and either a beer or a glass of wine. Amazing. Yorkie puddings are an art form, Dino, mate. They are. There's only a few people that can make them. Jack says, can honestly see us losing this game. So frustrating. Watching us sometimes. Agree with you. We will talk about the second half in a bit. Good evening, and David. Hope everyone is well. Watching the match while working away in Newcastle. Way here. I can't. I'm awful. One Christmas at my work's party, everyone gave me their Brussels sprouts. I ended up with 20. Mate, I feel sorry for your missus, mate, because that must have been a disaster. Original Pro Master says, told ya, a 1-1 looming. J11 says, United have this in the bag. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm a huge United fan and I subscribed. Shout out to Jamie11. Jamie11, thank you, my friend. Look, I hope you're right, buddy. I really do. Beard meets food is my mum's next door neighbour. I love that guy. I think he's brilliant. I do, Liam. I've watched him for years. It's you see people that start up these channels, right? And they come up with like a concept, and you sort of think like how's that going to work, right? I just think he's done fantastically well. I know he seems like a nice guy as well, and it is nice to see when people do well as well. And yeah, I think he's brilliant. I watch his stuff all the time. My kids watch that as well. So yeah, Adam on that show is brilliant. Deanna says, what's your favourite steak cut? JB, mine is a Picana, the queen of steaks. I mean, with steaks, I mean, I'll eat any steak, right? But I do quite like a see, a fillet is too easy. I mean, I don't really know the sort of cuts of steak that well. I do like a New York strip. I mean, let me find out, and I shall tell you, because I don't know the actual names, but I'll tell you. All right, I do like a T-bone steak. I do like a filet mignon as well. That's always nice. I don't mind the odd flank steak as well, and brisket. If brisket is done well, I do like a brisket. I do. 1 out of 10 for the Geordie accent. Well, yeah, man, I'm awful. I can't do it. Why are United so bad at Old Trafford, mate? I wish I knew. I wish I had an answer for you. Just any meat for you, Scott. Scott's favourite meat is no, I'm not going to say it. My goldfish is pregnant. Could you call him a prat, please? Goldfish. I'll be my goldfish is pregnant. Could you call him a prat? You're a prat. You know, you are a prat. As long as it's in, I'm swinging that way. JB's cucumber does it. Look, mate, you know, my cucumber does it for many people. So, you know, James says, come to Texas for the best. Yeah. Jamie, I went to Albuquerque. I know it's not, you know, but yeah, mate, that your barbecue in Texas is second to none. Dinner says my smoked brisket is stunning. Takes 12 hours, but worth the wait. Tender and juicy. Dino, yes, I'm sure your brisket is worth the wait. I'm sure it's tender, and I'm sure it is full of juice. Be wary of steak dumplings. Liam says, I won't profess to know much about steak. I like whatever the missus gets from Sainsbury's. Exactly right. I mean, I'm not an aficionado. I love to JP laughing, right, mate. It's you guys crack me up. Heaven needs to come off. I feel he gets sent off. I am with you. I really am with you. I'm worried about Heaven. I really do. He's on a card. I worry about it, guys. I really, really do. And girls, I do. I worry about it. I mean, this game. I mean, look. Let's have a brief talk about the first half. If you look at those stats, and when I do, and we talk about this tomorrow, right? I guarantee you, we'll have some people that will come on here and start talking about. Jamie says, Pat, put the butcher, Ugarte, Manu, and Dorgu. Sure to score the winner to pee you off. Ah, fresh, mate. Look, if Luke Shaw scores, look, happy days, right? Look, it will bug me on the basis that I know he's dog shit, right? Yeah, no, like that's unfair. But you know, right now I don't care where the winner comes from. At least if Shaw scores, at least he's done something. Now, if Shaw scores, I'll give him the man of the match. 3-0 incoming. Your heaven has to come off, says Joe. Laments to score the winner, Shaw and Delow to score. Look, Scott, I would if that happens, if that happens, I will do something. Funny, the chat and interaction has been the best thing to watch. That's because that's what we do in this channel, right? We are entertaining. You guys are the best community on here. Sum up the first half, right? First half, basically boring. West Ham finding it a piece of piss. They are doing what we said that they would do. They play that mid to a low block, break on the counter, pivot incoming. Our pivot is non-existent. It's just boring. It's just boring. Scott, the pivot is non-existent. If Shaw scores, I'm going to sing my Delilah. If Shaw scores, I don't know. I need to do something. David says, I'm not sold on Xerxes. Great goal at the weekend, but his hold up is poor. Hopefully that comment will make me. Well, no, David, I am with you, right? I saw people after the Crystal Palace game going, oh, Xerxes back, Xerxes is this, Xerxes is that, Xerxes had an amazing game. Xerxes was toilet. I mean, Xerxes scored a fantastic goal. And I fully appreciate that Xerxes is doing a job, right? Is Euros coming on? Euros on, I believe. Euro is coming on for heaven, I think. Yeah. But I agree with you. Is it just me who is enjoying Heaven's tenacity? If he hadn't picked up a card, I would have him down as one of the best players so far. And it's because he's young, Liam. It's because he's not entrenched in this team yet. You know, he's not. I think because he's sort of on the outskirts. He's young, right? He's got that impetulance of youth, right? He got that card because he just wants to attack, and he just wants to attack that ball. Agree with you. If Shaw scores, we riot all night. It's been poor. Thought the team JB Lamens has a blanket and a picnic basket and sandwiches. Euro is on. I actually like him, Leo. Five defenders since Amorim came, and we're headless chickens in defence. Any reason to be cheerful? Yeah, many reasons to be cheerful. It's Christmas. We've been talking about now. What I want to ask you guys, if you were in jail and it was your last meal, what meal would you have? Ask Santa if he has a reindeer steak. Well, so obviously I'm going to go to the North Pole, and one of their main meats is reindeer. I'm going to eat some reindeer. I've been told by the missus not to tell the children. But I'm going to be honest. I'm going to eat some reindeer. I am. I'm going to have a Euro for Aiden Heaven. Well, at least he's done that. Liam says if Euro plays on the left of the three, that would be good. I saw the interview where he said he prefers playing on the left. Steak, mac and cheese, asparagus, and a case of beer. Reindeer is very tough though, JB. Dino, I've got to eat it, mate. I don't care if I'm hacking on it. I don't care if I'm chewing on it for an hour or two. I've got to do it. JB gonna chow down on Prancer. Mate, I have chowed down on worse, mate. I have chowed down on worse things than Prancer, mate. Nice but tough. There you go. I'm going to be chowing down on Blitzer, mate. So I want to know, what would be your last meal? I mean, my last meal would probably be a nice big old steak. Just steak, bunch of steak, loads of red wine. Just get absolutely hammered. This is a strange question. I worked in Norway, ate reindeer and lot. What got me was eating whale. Oh yeah, I mean, whale for me, nah, not for me. I mean, will I give it a try? I'd pretty much give most things a try. I do have a limit. Get your jaw muscle working. You know, there's only good things, right, about like having a strong jaw, right? You know. Right. This game has started off. Let's see. Go on, Euro. Well, for my sins is a cross between liver and steak. I eat deep fried squid. I do like squid, by the way. I would give whale a go. Probably would do. I mean, squid is a thing of beauty. When squid is cooked nice, I do like squid. Go on, Ahmad. Terrible again. Was like crunchy rubber. Do you know what? When squid is done well, I love squid. Squid is amazing. Wasn't cooked right. It is. Look, we have got a chef on here, so you know. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, United. Please just win. Just score a goal, please. Royalty. No, Dino, mate, you're a chef. We need Scott. We just out of ideas. We just don't know what we're doing. We're at home. Is it players? It is players, but what is Amorim doing to these players? I could watch this game. I wouldn't bother, mate. I wouldn't bother. I mean, who is that? Two. I mean, oh, come on. I mean, this is just, it's painful. It's painful. Painful. And I mean, what would be embarrassing as well is just think we'd be on the same points as Liverpool. I mean, we would be on the same points as Liverpool. I mean, how embarrassing is that? Mbumo should have got there. That is a good tackle. Why isn't he putting on the kids? Because he just doesn't trust the youth. He just doesn't trust the youth. Would rather watch paint dry. No ideas and no options. It's true. West Ham are just lapping it up. West Ham are just absolutely lapping this up. Just play a back. Just play a low block. I mean, what's the low doing there? I mean, what is he doing? Play the ball to his feet, for flip's sake. You know, according to Amorim, he's got pace, he's got power, he's an international player, he can play left, he can play right. Dalot is just, what is he doing? Maybe he's related to Alan Hansen. I was going to say dark jokes, but then I won't. I mean, we've got this perfect opportunity now. If you, I'm gonna call out the stats, right? Come on, flash score. Oh, United playing fossil football. Zimmerman, I wish they were. I wish they were. I wish they were playing some sort of football, my friend. I do. I really, really do. They're just not. I just don't know what they're playing. I remember United losing, but exactly. I don't want to lose, but how can Ineos watch this and think we don't need investment in the squad? It baffles me. And Dino, mate, we spoke about this this afternoon, right? The reason why Ineos won't do it, they just won't do it because they treat this as a business. They treat it as the bottom line. They see it as capital. They see it as balance sheets. They see it as expenditure. As we spoke, and Skinny Bob, no identity, no intensity, no creativity, no determination, and no balls. Summed up there, mate. Summed up completely. But I guarantee you, and this is what I said before the game. I can't call it. This is why I keep saying I don't like these players. I don't trust these players. I just don't. Remember, Sir Jim has champers for glasses. That's why, exactly, mate. He's always half cut and he's champers. Oh, yeah, come on, champers. Come on, let's have a party, champers. I'm gonna make billions of pounds. Come on, let's go party. And you so know that Sir Jim allegedly is down the he's down the special place, isn't he? Come on, girls, dance for me, girls, champers. Come on. Oh, I'll give you a £10 note, champers. Come on, girls, dance for me. Come on. You just know. You just know. He's blinded. He's blinded by champers. I mean, what does he care? He's a billionaire. That's down to Amorim. I mean, Max. I think we can have this debate. I think Max, we can have this debate after the match, right? I'll do my reaction to the match. I think it's a debate that we need to have. I think it is now becoming to a point where we need to have a talk about this because playing this way away from home, I get it. But playing this way at home is just no excuse for it, in my humble view. I just don't think there's an excuse for playing this way at home. Liam says, I swear United players must have stipulated in their contract, don't get fans excited or be happy for more than a game. United need to sell all current players, including Bruno, and build a young team around Mainu. So Jim's party, that's why I couldn't get excited, though we won last week. The Man U feeling is not there. Jim's definitely visited Pleasure Island. I reckon he's there all of the time. Definitely, 100%. Jim, big problems in Nice. Plays fighting on the pitch. It's a disaster. Whatever Ineos do, it's a disaster. They're not football people. You know, Wilcox. We've been led to believe that he's the best in class. He's his next big thing. He's not. He's not. Oh, Bruno, you need to do something here, buddy. Go on, Shaw. Terrible. How can every team in the league play better than us on our home ground? And these are the questions, aren't they? You know, I'm look, as much as I don't like these players, right? As much as I don't like these players, you know, Amorim, how is he setting this team up? You know, we've got to talk about him. We've got to now. This is something that. Oh, Luke Shaw nearly scored. Jim is all about the ball. Walking the park, it is, mate. It must be mental. Sir Jim, mate. Sir Jim is flashing the old cash. You know, he's. By the way, what's the score? Terrible. I have to ask you. 0-0, mate. 0-0. Horrible game. Horrible game of football. Awful game of football. I'm gonna see, because I just want to see the stats, because Matt's stats. So Matt's stats are United 63% possession. It's just crap. It's just crap. Where was the offside? Yeah, other teams don't even scout us before they play us. It's true, and we've got to watch this sucker punch. We've got to watch this sucker punch. We've got to watch this sucker punch. Skinny Bob says, oh, I miss Ollie. Do you know what? At least with Ollie, at least he was fun. Frankenstein given offside for what? Same problem week in, week out. No, it is. This is just 10 hardball. I love your channel. I hope that we can build it. DJ, mate, you guys are legends. Mate, you know, I'm thankful. Like even if it doesn't become anything more than this, it's still funny. It's still brilliant. Go on, Dallo. Dallo scored. Dallo scored. Go on, Dallo. Ah, well done. Well done. Dallo has scored. Dallo, see, we need to insult these players more. We need to insult these players more. Dallo has scored. All we need is Luke Shaw now. Scott is like the soothsayer, right? Dallo. Oh, for God's sake. Bloody hell. That's that. I have to say that's good. Has a crap half to be a decent half. Happy that Dalot scored. I am. Grace Rafa Silva or Leroy Sane. Sane for me. Rafa Silva used to be good, but it is Sane for me. I don't care. I don't care who who scores right now. Did you say we should not have sold Wan-Bissaka? At the moment, in my opinion, I think Wan-Bissaka would probably be better. Steph will be happy too. Rafa best player. Go on, Dallo. West Ham. It's true. No, they are. They are. Look, I'm going to say it now. Whoever scores is going to be the man of the match. Go on, Dallo. Go on, Dallo. We're winning. Come on. 3 points, guys. Three points. Go on, Dallo. Go on. Go on. No, come on, guys. Oh, I do agree, though, that we need to score. We can't be too excited just yet. Dallo is trying to play that prime Roberto Carlos. Man of the match is Amorim. Lenny Yoro needs to stay calm. Rafa Silva. Do you know Rafa Silva? I do. Rafa Silva was really good on Pro Evo, actually. Rafa Silva, very, very, very quick. Why is it we always turn up in the second half? I reckon that basically the players get so bored themselves that they go, I'm bored of this. Yeah. I just think the players get bored. Proper Mark Owen comment, but we must score again and not sit back. Mark Owen, it cracks me up. I'm watching in West Ham pub. My celebrations are well reserved. They have had a little tongue, maybe. Yeah, mate. I wouldn't celebrate too much in a West Ham pub, mate. You know. Which pub are you in, my friend? I do know West Ham quite well. Oh, here we go. The long throw-in. Counter-attack. Go on, Shaw. There is a long way to go. Go on, Cunha. Well done, Casemiro. My pet octopus always nicked my car keys. My kids always hide my car keys. Little shits, aren't they? Yeah, my kids. United will bottle this game. Zimmerman. I hope not. The Albany, an old gangster pub. I'm sure I've been in there. Let me check where that is, because I'm sure I've been there before. Let me check. The Albany pub in London. No, that's not West Ham. Where's it near? Which part of West Ham is it near? The title charge is legit on. I'm not getting into that, mate. This is the wrong channel for you, mate. If you think we're going to be talking about a title, my friend, are you watching the match? Look, I respect the comments on here. That's why I rule out. That's why I read out the comments on the Barking Road. Is it? Is it? The Barking Road's quite long. Is it? Is it? Is it towards the Plasto end, or is it? I'm just trying to think. I've probably been there. Is it? Is it towards? Is it towards the like Newham Hospital way, up as far as that? Is it? Is it the one on the corner, or is it more so the Plasto end? I don't know. I've been there before. Delo trying to play like Carlos. Bit of a reach around for Dallo. Oh, tonight, mate. I tell you what, Amorim tonight is going to be all over him tonight. Cunha's first touch is silky. Dino. The title charge is on. Mate, look, I'm not gonna. I do not disrespect that comment, my friend, because at the end of the day, it's all about opinion. But I don't know if you're watching this game, the title charge is definitely not on, my friend. It's still the same, but the gangsters are dying off. It's true. Barking Road, top half of Miceland, top half of Miceland. I know where that is. Long Slon Silver, JB. Mate, I've been called worse things in life. If they now were talking about them drinks free all night, drinks free all round. It's true. Going at the right time, West Ham were growing. They were Sully. And this game is not over yet. Bowen is so good. I really like Bowen. Really, always positive. Grace says, speak nice to me, people. Humble yourself. Grace with a super chat. Grace is a legend. Look, Grace, thank you so much. Grace is happy. Everybody be respectful to Grace. She is a lover of all things Portuguese. Look, I'm just going to say it now, Grace. If United win, Delo's going to get the man of the match. That's all I'm saying. Grace, thank you for the super chat. Absolutely appreciated. You are a legend of this channel. Delo is coming off, by the way. Dorgu is coming on. But look, Delo tonight, not perfect. Not perfect, but look, I think Delo tonight has been solid. He scored a goal. What more could you want? So Grace is super happy tonight. Why is Delo coming off? Now this manager is a mug. Doesn't change the fact that Delo can't pass to save his life. He's not the best, but he scored. So right now, Delo's coming off straight in to Grace's arms. Dino, I hope he's not going to come on Grace's arms. I think that would be really a waste. And Grace, I think, would prefer something else. Come on. Grace is the only thing that Delo's ever pocketed. Delo is coming deep. Grace, I don't, mate. I think Grace, if Grace, you crack me up. Grace is an absolute legend. Come on, Grace. What? Get out. Come on, get it out. Get it out. Well done, Dorgu. Why is Liverpool crap? Because they're Liverpool, pretty much. We will have more space going forward now. That I do hope so. waiting for him. Scott, I can't, mate. I can't do it. I text Amorim to sub him to conserve his energy. Grace, I absolutely love it. Grace, you are an absolute star. Grace owns this chat. She is the legend. Up and down the sides all night. I'm sure he'll come down the flanks. Delo's just a passionate merchant. Omni works with the back four. Here we go. Luke Shaw's been caught out. Recover. Well done, Casemiro. I own all of you, Grace. I'm not going to disagree with that, Grace. You know, you're not going to hear any arguments from me, Grace. I've got the dreaded hiccups. Yeah. Lim Joe says this is probably seen Xerxes. He's 6 and uses his 6'4" frame. Yeah, he does. Heard it here first. Bruno's mum. It wouldn't surprise me. You don't own me. I said before that Delo would scored. Casemiro could have easily have gone over the bar. Still not convinced we can break a low block. Sully, we can't. I'm blinded by you, Grace. Kishra says hello. My name is Hick Michael Hick Kane Hick. Well done to Yoro. Yoro is. I like Yoro. I do really like Yoro. West Ham are coming back into this as well. So I do think we need the second goal. I really, really do. Oh God, it's still boring. Come on. Go on, Dorgu. Go on, Xerxes. Christian says, how are you, sir? I am very well, and hope you are too. Let me know how you're doing this evening. Original says they get to chances so easy. They do. They really do. Steve, Dallas Cowboys says United for Champions League position, City for the league, and Arsenal for nothing. Steve, I hope you're right about the United thing. You know, I've been saying this. Don't sleep on City. Grace going to be quiet now. Hands must be. Euro is worth 130 million in the second season of my football manager. Go on in Bumo. Go on in Burmo. Go on in Burmo. Go on in Burmo. That's a penalty. That's got to be a penalty. I agree on everything, Steve. Another player looking for a foul. He's busy. That's not a penalty, mate. Tom is right. Tom is spot on. That is not a penalty. Tom is spot on. I'm from India, 16-year-old guy, a new subscriber. Thank you, my friend. Legendary. 16 years old as well. You know, you are becoming a man now. I was 16, 20. I was 16. Jesus Christ. I was 16 26 years ago. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Tom says, embarrassing. I agree. Kirk says that's not a penalty. Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Embarrassing. 3 points. Don't care how we get it. Agree with you, my friend. I do agree. Oh, Casemiro, for sake. I was 16 in 2008. I was 16 in 1999. Greetings from Germany. Greetings, my friend. Only Hydro. I was 16 in I was 16 in 1966. I mean, mate, you're as old as dust. I'm joking. Well done. Well done. I was 16 just so I was 16 just before I was 17. God, if you were 16 in 1966, bloody hell, mate. I mean that is full respect, absolute respect, DJ. 1-1 close it out. Yeah, I agree with you. Cass looks laggy. Dad jokes. I've been around a bit. Maximum respect to you, my friend. Absolute maximum respect, my friend. Casemiro needs to come off, I think. He's just having a laugh right now. Got the men's. Nice. Jamie says I was 16 in 1993. Mate, we're of a certain age. Casemiro's legs have gone, just needs to come off. I hope Amorim actually makes some more changes. We need to take off Casemiro and Liam. Spot on, my friend. Casemiro is like a fan who won a competition to play with the team. Brother, if you could see how I look, you'd be amazed at kinds of Michael Jackson. DJ, I bet you look younger than me, mate. There's Mason Mount, Kobe for Cass, and there's Mason Mount. I mean, I think Mason Mount will probably come on for Cunha. There you go. I said Cunha, didn't I? Cunha's done. Ugarte. Main news time is done, by the way. Main news time is done. For me, Mount should start every game. And Tom, right, I've said this the longest of times, right? I like Mason Mount. I really, really, really like Mason Mount. But he's just not fit enough. He's just such a shame. For me, it is just such a shame for me. I just hope. Liam says, "What weight Casemiro isn't being." Yeah. You were 3. I was 3. You were 3. In 93, I was only 1. Wow. Where will Manu go? DJ says I can see Casemiro on the dance floor dancing with Olivia Neutron Bomb. Where will Manu go? I think Manu's going, my friend. Isaac says, whenever I speak to my crush, it always sticks up, and I'm sitting with any advice on how to avoid this. Isaac, my friend, welcome. Isaac is the king of random. Look, I would always say you're probably going to need a pillow. It is a great question, Tom. I think it's a fantastic question. Are we talking about where Manu is going to go, or are we talking about what's going on with this young man? I mean, Tom. I mean, give you an example. When you're a man of a certain age. Go on, Dorgu. Hang on. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's so good at tackling. You kids don't know about the tuck method. I've seen Silence of the Lambs, Skinny Bob, but yeah. But the thing is, though, mate, when it's when you're a bit excited, tucking it, mate, is just not an option, mate. To tuck it in the waistband of the boxer. I would say go and get a pillow. Or think about something else. Think about United. That's enough to turn anybody off right now. Wan-Bissaka, the player of the game, should carry a pillow. Exactly, Tom. Oh, in boo mode, mate. Wan-Bissaka is the player of the match. I agree with you. Wan-Bissaka's been brilliant. Could permanently change the shape. It's a risk you have to take. Or wear a trench coat. Isaac, as long as underneath the trench coat you've got clothes on, mate. A trench coat is called a flasher's mac, mate. So you will look a bit. Imagine you go to a house and you're wearing the trench coat and he's asking you why you're wearing. I think wearing the trench coat would probably bring more attention to it. We're off the words with Isaac's topic. It's because we've all been there, mate. Anyone remember the matron at school? I think there's nobody here. I think that was back in the day. Oh, good tackle, Mazraoui. Nothing. Matron cough and drop, wearing a trench coat with the pockets cut out. Massive. Scott, I agree. There's nothing worse. No, it's nothing worse than being in an assembly. That is probably the worst one, because at some point you've got to leave assembly, and you're trying to hide it away. There is nothing worse. There's nothing worse than that. What about the we are all lining up for the cough. John, do you consider yourself middle class? I'm upper class, mate. I just consider myself a person, buddy. I don't believe in classes. I'm from a working class council estate. I'm not middle class. I'm not upper class. I'm just a normal bloke, mate. I do not believe in classes, mate. I believe in treating everybody the same. Not Brett May says, hopefully West Ham score. Thanks, mate. Get it out. Oh, for fuck's sake. Not Brett May, mate. Not Brett May. You were right. What's a council estate? Basically, a council estate. I can't even be fucking bothered. A council estate is basically imagine like a tower block. Where your parents, they don't have like a lot of money. And basically, it's just, instead of like a tower block, it's basically just like housing. Classes in slight division. Joke. Benja. Had to realize what I was good at to get out of my situation. DJ, I mean, I basically just worked hard and just fell into something else. Leo says, someone did say 2-1. I hate this team, says Dino. In India, just woke up for study, but accidentally joined your live. Totally gassed at this second half. Remind me, what did I predict? You did, my friend. No one cares about Council State talk. Talk about that defending. This is just, we need something, Tom. I mean, look, we've got a great opportunity here. Are West Ham going to go on and score? Have they scored? Yes. West Ham won. West Ham won. United won. Like I say, you can't trust this team. You can't trust this team. This team is just, it's just not very good. I won't rub it in. Oh, Dino, mate. I don't know what to say, mate. I mean, I did say before the game, I can't predict this. I did say I thought we'd win, but I thought it would be a hard 2-1 victory. Bruno Fernandes can't even be bothered to tackle. Like, West Ham want this. It's like West Ham. So did I come in at the wrong time? It's almost like, Isaac, I don't support either team. Tell me it wasn't Wan-Bissaka. No, it was I don't know his name, but no, it wasn't, mate. Only one man can save us. Maguire, Sergio, cricket. I don't, my friend. Bruno is so lazy, won't track back. I wish I could give you a cuddle, mate. You look sad. Thanks, mate. It's unbelievable. Right now, there's only one team who's going to win this. Amrin has to go. Max says, I've always wondered why grown men watch and support and get emotional about football. Lissandro Martin is the only player who is a proper player. Tom, I agree. I mean, Isaac, I mean, I know you're a boxer, aren't you? I mean, I think it's similar about that as well, my friend. Leo says Wan-Bissaka should have been sent off. I agree with you. I do agree with you. Lissandro Martinez, he's getting three minutes since Scott McTominay left. United, bro, I want to cuddle you too. Is it your hometown player? No, it's not, my friend. No, it's not. Grown men fighting with pillows in their hands. Max, they are, mate. They are all over us. We've got a couple of minutes to save this game. Exactly. 1-1, there's absolutely zero. This game is a shambles. It is, Scott. And again, it's just another one of those games that is just, it's just disgraceful. He secretly supports Newport. I love it. No, I actually don't mind Swansea City. So Swansea City are my is my birthplace. West Grimsby, I love it. Come on, Lissandro. This is not a great game for any league. Go on, Dorgu. I mean, Dorgu can cross a road, that boy. Leeds. I've been to Leeds twice. Come on, United, just get this ball into the box. Ugarte, Ahmad, Bruno, all day. Who's attacking that ball? Have you been to Bradford? I haven't been to Bradford, actually, no. What a waste. 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 Sauce, I've got to spiff up, mate. Uh 5 minutes. Just nothing up front. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. DJ is getting bait. I think DJ is getting bait. Dorgu. Doku still crying. He never got to the World Cup. I have played in a club caked Cloud9. You've been to Darlington? No, I've not been to Darlington. I've been to Manchester. I've been to Leeds. I've been to. Oh, I can't think what it's bloody called now. Honestly, Amon needs to have a strong look at himself. We will talk about that. We will talk about that. I have been to Birmingham, yes. I've been to Blackpool as well. I've been to Wigan. Do what we need to do, dive and get a penalty. We need to win this. We absolutely need to win this. Just do something. Go on. Oh, Bruno Fernandes, you. Oh, do something. Bruno Fernandes. You went to Wigan for work reasons? Yes, mate, I did. I did go to Wigan. There's nothing there. Yeah, I did. I went to Wigan. Bruno with one of his specials. Bruno's just. Fernandes is a Portuguese player, mate. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Come on, Euro. Taking the absolute pee, mate. Taking the absolute pee. It's just, I just don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this pile of nonsense, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be rinse and repeat again. I'm thinking about getting a laser. Mate, you should do it. Bruno is a right melt. I ended up at Wigan at the end of the Northern Soul period. I bet that was fantastic to see the Northern Soul stuff. I think you should only play 2 seasons and then disappear. Which city has the fittest girls? I don't know, mate. Phoenix, Arizona. Tell me what Bruno adds to this team. Dino. I mean, you know me, my friend. I've been saying this for the longest time. I want Fernandes gone. I don't think he brings anything to this team. I want him gone. I want him gone. And Leo, mate, if I was West Ham, then I would waste time as well. It's just, we're at home again, and West Ham have got a point. West Ham have loved this all game. It's just one more attack. I mean, West Ham have loved this all game. This United team leave me nothing but fed up, says Michael. I thought Vanguard period was tough to watch, G's. Total charge finished. Burdett, I didn't even think that we were in it, mate. If you took 3 players from City, who would you take? Haaland, all day long. Done. I would take. I quite like Rinders. I like Haaland, and I don't know. One of the defenders as well. Scunthorpe. I've never been to Scunthorpe. On a positive note, I'm confident that will stay up. What another display. I'd take Pep's dog. Would you take Rice from Arsenal? Every day of the week. That's it, guys. That's it. That is end of the game. Like I said. So that's 1 point now. What's that? That's four points. 4 points from 4 points from 9. This is what we are. I think this is what we are. I think we absolutely have to realise a couple of things I'm going to say. Look, I will jump back on in a bit. I am going to go, but I will jump back on in a bit for the reaction to the match, and we'll go through that then. I think we'll go through it because I think there are now questions that we need to ask. There are questions about this team that we need to ask again, questions about the coach. I think this is 1 point from 6. Well, it's 1 point. Well, it's 1 point from. It's at 4 points from 3. So we lost to Everton. I know this is, isn't it? No, it is. We'll beat you at your ground. Director's looking happy. I'm not the. It's not the end of the world. It's not. Look. It's not the end of the world, right? You know. Let's look at. Let's look at the table quickly, right? It's. The problem is here, right? We've got channels, and this is and Max says Amorim has to go, right? And I think, look, Leah, Max, I'm going to come back on in a bit, right? We had an opportunity to go into 5th place tonight, right? We are nowhere near it. What are we on now? We're on 22 points. You know, we are now 11 points behind Arsenal, 6 points behind City. We're going to be 5 behind Aston Villa. It's not necessarily the points, well, it is, but it's the manner of these displays. Are you going to watch AJ versus Paul? I do intend to watch it, as long as Paul actually turns up to the fight. I don't think Paul's going to turn up to the fight. I think Paul's going to absolutely brick it, and he's not going to turn up for the fight. If AJ doesn't pummel him into next year, then it's an absolute fix. Yeah. But West Ham can't believe they got a point. Delo deserves better. West Ham are garbage. That was shocking. So look, guys, I am going to go. I will be back. I'm going to go in. I'm going to go to the loo. I'm going to go make myself a nice warm drink, and then I'm going to come back, and then we'll go through the match. So yeah, just before I go, one thing to say, same thing as always. A serious convo has to be had about Amorim now. Has to be improvement, or you're gone. I'd rather watch 2 girls, 1 two girls, 1 cup. Is horrendous. 1 point out of a possible 6 against 10 and Everton and West Ham at home. It's awful. It is awful. It is horrendous. But look, it is 4 points from 9. You know, we can't hide away from the fact is it is 4 points from 9, 1 point at home. I West Ham. I mean, West Ham are 11 points. You know, minus 12. We are just disgusting as a team. So look, Danny, and again, my friend, this is why I say this. This is why I've been adamant on this the whole season. We will finish somewhere between 8 and 10. And I just cannot get away from that fact. We can't ignore this now. Even if you love Amorim, we've got to take action. And look, we will come on to that original master. I'm not going to hide away from it. I'm not going to hide away from it. I absolutely despise these players. I really dislike these players. The new players now, you can see that they're coming down to the level. We've not got a captain. You know, there are players that play the odd game. Our best players are mediocre at both. 1-0 at home. Amorim decides to be a coward and make defensive subs. I need him gone tonight. And look, Amorim conversation, it needs to be had tonight. With all the teams so inconsistent, apart from City and Arsenal, the table doesn't seem too bad. But at this stage, last season, the same points, what would be 13th? It's true. And tonight, look, I'm going to go. I will be back. My match reaction, I will be back with that. What time is it? I think I've put it up for 10 o'clock. I am just going to change that slightly. But yeah, I mean, look, that game tonight was again despicable. You know, I am tired. I'm tired of Amorim now. I'm tired of the same rinse and repeat. You know, I know these players, you know, are not great, but Amorim has to take some blame as well. So I will be back. What time is it now? Let me change the time. So I will be back about 20 past. So I'll put it in for 20 past. I just need to change the thumbnail. Just need to pop to the loo, and then I will be back. Jack says, I knew it, seen it coming. Absolute joke. What was the final score? Says David. It was 1-1. Go and have a bottle of red wine and we talk later. I'll do the same. So I'll be back in about 20 minutes time, and then we'll talk about it again. Sally says the issue was not our subs or the manager. We can only go like for like again. We cannot break a low block again. Cunha was shocking, says Sally. So look, I will be back. Save this. I will be back. I want you to bring it in. I want you to bring in Amorim. I want you to bring in the players. I want you to bring in this whole club. So I will be back in about 20 minutes or so. Go and have a break, and I will see you guys very, very, very shortly. Thank you for being here to watch this again, guys. It is therapy for us to do this. And look, guys, the chat was amazing. So look, I will catch you in 20 minutes. Go to the toilet, go and have a break, and I'll see you very, very soon. Take care, you bunch of legends.